Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 4th through the 10th. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Empress. Alright, so the Empress could be a woman. For some of you, a woman that's very significant. This could be your wife. This could be your mother. This could be a motherly figure in your life that's significant, like an aunt. Let's see here. The Empress is a very creative energy. She also represents that very fertile energy. So there definitely could be a small number of Geminis that maybe you're finding out that you're pregnant. That could be a possibility. If you want to conceive, definitely give it a go this week. But the Empress, generally speaking, represents abundance. And you do have the Four of Rods as the overall energy this week, Gemini. So, I mean, abundance comes in many forms. Some of you just might feel incredibly abundant by maybe spending a lot of time with family and friends, or maybe, you know, spending more time within the home. A home could be significant here this week with the Four of Rods. You might be creating a lot of memories. You could be celebrating something here. The Four of Rods in this position is really wonderful, especially with the Empress there at the bottom of the deck. But family could also be significant for some of you. I mentioned maybe finding out you're pregnant, or maybe some of you are growing your family in some way. And for those of you that aren't growing your family, a home could be significant with the Empress. You could be giving birth to something new. You could be getting creative. You could be decorating a home. Because you have the Four of Rods here, and then I also have the Tower. So the Tower for me sometimes can represent a building, a property that's significant. So for some of you, you could be definitely hearing something about a home here. You have the Knight of Cups, and then you also have the Page of Rods here on the other side of the Tower. So there definitely could be an offer that's coming in, especially if you're a Gemini that was trying to sell your home, or maybe you're purchasing a home. Maybe you put an offer in on a home. So you definitely could be hearing something. News, communication definitely could be coming in for many of you this week, especially if you're trying to sell your house or something like that. There could be some news that's coming in. It's going to make you very, very happy. Now, with the Three of Pentacles here, this is a worker energy. So definitely some of you could be working on a house. Maybe you fixed a house up. Maybe you're flipping a house. You know, a home could be very significant. And again, you could be hearing something, maybe hearing something about that home. And if it's not a home, the Tower can represent some sort of significant life change. It also can represent that sudden energy. So there could be some Geminis that you're hearing something very, very suddenly here. Maybe you've been focused on something, focused on building and creating something, and now all of a sudden you're hearing something. And it could be surprising. I feel like it's very positive. Now, you do have a couple of threes here, and then with the Empress, you have 3 threes here in this spread. So there could be some Geminis that you're dealing with a situation involving 3 people. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's like a love affair or a love triangle. It could be a family situation. It could be a work situation. But you could be hearing from 2 different people, or hearing about maybe a situation to do with other people. With the Three of Pentacles, you could be working with some other people. It could also have something to do with maybe co-workers. But with the Tower and then also the World here, you know, some of you are definitely in the process of going through some major life change. And I feel like some of you, that's moving house. You know, sometimes moving it's major, it's big, especially some of you if you're moving, you know, great distance away, moving to another country, moving to another state. You know, that's a big deal. So I feel like some of you are definitely moving. Travel could be in the cards. And maybe this is something you've been waiting on, because we do have the World and I do have the Hanged Man here. Now the Hanged Man can represent several different things. For some of you, maybe you've been waiting to move, you've been waiting to start this next chapter of your life. I always say with the World, you know, it takes some time. It's nothing that happens overnight. Energetically speaking, this is a process. So some of you, this is a process. Maybe you've seen things move forward slowly for some of you. But the Hanged Man can also represent you sacrificing something. So maybe some of you, in order to start this next chapter of your life, this new cycle, you might be sacrificing something here, or maybe feel as though you're sacrificing something. Now you also have the Three of Rods, so you do see a progression here with the 3 and the 4. And so with the 4 of Rods, it's your shifts coming in. With the 3 of Rods, you've worked very, very hard, and for some of you, maybe have had to be very patient. 3s are about growth and expansion. So the more, you know, energy or hard work that you put into something, which we definitely see you working hard here, you will reap those rewards. And so some of you this week are seeing those rewards with the World, the 3 of Rods, the 4 of Rods. You have a lot to be grateful for. Definitely abundance all around you in many forms, Gemini. But some of you are finally maybe seeing some growth, and it could be happening very suddenly. If you're a Gemini that still has to be patient, you know, literally hang in there. Don't give up. Just stay focused. You're going to reap those rewards. With the Hanged Man and the Devil here, try not to obsess about this. For some of you, I feel like you could be obsessing about this situation with the Devil. It can represent you doing something excessively. And for some of you, I feel like because you're maybe left waiting, or because you're having to be patient, you know, this could be you worrying unnecessarily or overthinking things. There definitely could even be a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn person that's significant. Capricorn, Scorpio. There could be a water sign person that's significant. Or something in your life that's maybe no longer serving you. And it could be this situation involving 3 people, or this situation that you feel stuck within. So it could even be a living situation, and that could be why some of you are moving. Maybe you're moving out of like an unhealthy living situation. For some of you with the World here, this is completing. With the Devil, it can be, you know, anything that's no longer serving you, a behavior, a living situation, something that's no longer serving you. It can be a relationship, but I feel like that's in the process of completing. You're moving on to new beginnings here. So it's definitely a very interesting spread. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know for this upcoming week? All right, so I want the card that landed upright. Very interesting. Okay, we have let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So, you know, with this Devil energy, this could be you obsessing. This could be you needing to be in control for some of you. But you need to surrender. You need to go with the flow. You need to allow the universe to guide you for some of you. It's all about releasing that control. Your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Also staying positive. Okay, Gemini, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all a wonderful week.